Like I watched like 3 videos on like removing like teeth. Like I can do that. Like if you need your wisdom teeth removed, I got you, bro. Like it's no problem. I've seen like 3 half-hour videos.
Everything. This dude's gonna be a dentist, son. Yo, what's going on, RPL TV? With my man Frost. We in Frost Studios. Frost, how you doing, man?
I'm amazing, bro. It's a pleasure to have y'all here.
Yeah, man, I'm really grateful that we're here, man. I want you to tell the viewers and audience a little bit about your new studio and some of the things that you offer here. Again, this place is awesome, man, and we love your work, bro.
Thank you. I'm mainly doing photography here, but it's a little bit of videography and stuff. I'm still getting everything set up, but like I got the foundation down. So like I got everything that I need to get started to like deliver on like whatever looks or whatever that you want to do.
Okay, so Frost, this right here, this is called the what?
So this is a reflector. This one's like 5 feet tall or something. Normally they just come in like smaller circle versions, but this one's much bigger. I use this to kind of like balance out like the key light a little bit. Sometimes I don't need a second strobe like hitting somebody from the side.
Gotcha, okay.
I just want something like clean that's gonna like, you know, fill in some of those shadows on the side of
That's
the person
awesome.
a little bit.
Yeah, I've never seen that. It's very rare to find in the studio. That's great. And then over here, this one and this light right here, I know this is like one of the main lights. This light, what's important about this one?
So this is called the lantern softbox. So it kind of spills light everywhere.
Okay.
And sometimes I like that bounce because the bounce, like it'll bounce off the roof, off of the walls, this, that, or whatever, and fill in like those shadows a little bit too. Like taking away the need for additional strobes also. I have them, but sometimes I just like the look of something just like probably just one light. Keep the background maybe a little bit darker.
Yep, simple as more.
Yeah, make the person pop out a little bit more, but that's kind of what I use this for.
Rich Soul Productions, we love him. We support you, man. And this place is awesome, man. Good luck, bro. Thank you.
Y'all too, man.
Peace. What's going on, everybody? This is Richie Ray, RPL TV, and we back at it again. I know it's been some time, everybody, to have a special guest on here. And as you can see, we're in a special spot, special place. And so, again, I'm blessed to be here. I'm blessed to be on this episode. You guys don't understand the privilege I have to serve you guys, give you guys information, you know, dive into topics. You guys see my other videos as well, where I'm talking about even different things with lifestyle and moving forward with how to get rest in this time and in this season. And people that are moving too fast and going too crazy, you got to realize you got to chill. So on this episode, we want to give you all the direction we can when it comes to entrepreneurship, when it comes to business, hear some new stories, crack some jokes, but most importantly, serve you guys. So you guys have something to tune into on a early morning, wherever you're at today and you're listening. Thank you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You know, I'm checking the statistics, so it's showing some people like 60% are not even subscribed. So please, if you're watching, maybe you're not even tuned into YouTube as much, you're following me from different social media platforms, subscribe, share this with somebody. Maybe somebody you know might tune into this and enjoy this. But again, thank you guys. So I want to introduce on this special episode, RPO TV. In this special studio, we have someone that's building, working hard, striving, doing everything they can, in and out. I'm inspired. I know some of you guys are watching. I've seen this man, and he's inspired you. And so I want you to tune in close because we want to, crack down on some great wisdom, some great insight on how to grow, how to be successful. And that's what this platform is about, man. So everybody watching on RPL TV, everyone that's been tuned in, if we could do a warm welcome for my boy in the building, Frost. Give it up for my man, Frost.
What's going on with you, my boy? What's going on with you, dog?
It's so good to see you be here, and most importantly, man, thank you for welcoming me to the studio. Me and my bro went. So
hey, I appreciate y'all for real. Like coming here, like even just being like the solid guys that y'all are. Like I appreciate that.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, and like again, you are inspiring, man. Like,
thank you.
Your work ethic and meeting you and being around you. I want my listeners, I want everybody to know I mean that, man. You've been working and we're watching, man, and we love what you're doing, bro.
Yeah,
but how you been, man? How's everything now? We're into already February of 2023.
Dog.
February already. It's like
life is moving fast. Life is moving fast, but everything's going well, man. Like I made it like a goal for myself to have this place by the end of last year. Yeah. And like mid-December, like I finally got like all the paperwork in. They sent me like all the information, like, yeah, you good, you locked in, deposit's good, all that.
Congrats.
So it was just like, that was just a breath of fresh air just in and of itself. You know what I mean?
No, for sure, man. I mean, it's a blessing to be here. Like, you know, a lot of people are like, you know, moving forward in what they're doing. And I think to move into a studio, it's kind of like having a location. It's like a symbol. I know it's like kind of deep. You know, it's a spot. It's you. You know, it's your pride, your humility, your ups, your downs.
For sure.
You know, everything you are working towards to be here. And of course, you know, like one day even grow bigger, right? You know, have people.
Absolutely.
Actually, well, what would be that look? What would that look like for Frost?
I mean, for me, I feel like this was just like a step, you know, like I want to get this place to a point that I could just start renting this out, get it to like, you know, become like passive income, and then like open a bigger spot and another spot and another spot. So I'm not sitting here thinking like, okay, I got a studio, like I'm good, like I could take pictures and all that now. Nah.
I'm just kidding. I hear you. You're hungry.
Yeah, no, like I gotta get it, bro. Like, you know, I didn't come this far to only come this far. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's a lot, man. You know, even me, I wanna like for my listeners, you know, Frost specializes in photography.
Yes, sir.
You do a really good job, you know, and so speaking about the studios, me doing videos. It's like it's a push. It's because I want a studio. Me and my bro talk about it. We want, you know, personal space. We want more creativity and more ideas. What would for you be like what would be like? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of things you could list of having a studio, but what do you enjoy about having your own studio now?
I feel like my clients are a lot more comfortable coming here as opposed to like a house.
Facts.
Like nobody's ever like really like approached me and said like anything crazy about coming over to my house, but like I'll catch like little like comments here and there, like, oh, I didn't know it was gonna be a house and like something like that. So I wanted people.
But my pictures look amazing.
Yeah, nah, it's just fire. Like everything you seen was done here. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Like I just wanted it to be like something like more comfortable. I wanted to be like a space more focused on work. Like I don't even bring like my laptop and my computer home anymore. Like I'll come here, I'll do my editing here, like so I could just be like focused on work the entire time I'm here.
So it separates a lot, especially when you like do work in the same place that you sleep, you eat, blah blah blah. What drives you to do photos though? What's your passion behind it? Is it just the money?
The money's good.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Money's good, but like it was like an accident, you know. The whole thing happened as an accident. Like I wasn't thinking like, all right, like I want to be like a dope ass photographer. Like the whole thing happened during the lockdown, and during the lockdown I was working in a pharmacy. Like thankfully, like I never like missed out on work or whatever. But I was working in a pharmacy and I was just going to work, going home because everything was shut down. The day I moved here is when they started the lockdown. And so it's like...
Yeah, which is crazy. You told me about that. The day you got here was COVID lockdown.
Yeah, like I got here like 2 p.m. They said everybody got to be inside by 10 p.m. So, so I just got bored doing that every day. And then I was scrolling through Amazon and I was like, a bunch of cameras started popping up. And I was like, all right, I'm going to just, you know, teach myself how to use this in my free time.
What was that spark when you saw the camera? Was it like...
It was just like something that was unfamiliar to me. And I felt like instead of focusing so much on everything else that's going on, let me just like focus my mind on this one thing. Like, I don't know anything about camera settings. I don't know anything about ISO.
Are you typically that type of person? Do you think you would pick up something in the future and just be like, I can do this?
Absolutely.
So what do you know? What does Frost know besides photography?
I'm good at shooting. I'm good at like archery and shit, like guns, bows and arrows. Archery. Yeah, like I'm talking like all kind of shit. Like I like archery. Teaching myself that kind of thing.
Wait, hold on. How do you even get into that? That's awesome though. I never even heard that.
My thing
I did the acting one time, but
when I go to like other cities, a lot of times I'll go on Groupon. And like I'll just like find random activities that like don't pop up on a lot of other websites.
Wow.
Like I don't.
And archery was one of them.
Yeah, archery is one of them. And like Groupon's dope for saving money on things.
What do you do?
Like,
do the axe throwing?
I've done axe throwing. I was trash the first time I did it, but I started
guns?
figuring it. I'm good at shooting guns.
Automatics?
Yeah.
Automatics?
Yeah,
Wow,
I
what's
was
that
in the
like?
military. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were in the military. Duh.
I mean that doesn't necessarily
Nah,
say
but-
a lot, but
but
like
still, no. But you gotta shoot. Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for
but
sure. You're
I
used to
probably
it.
go to the range like every month or so.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, just
So you
to,
like
kinda...
shooting? Yeah, you like shooting. But no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Nah, you know, I mentioned that because I actually probably didn't like know this about myself, or I think it's in everybody. I think it takes bravery and it takes a lot of fearless moves and action to do something like that.
Yeah.
And I think I was able to do barbering. I love to rap.
Mm-hmm.
I got into videos.
Right.
You know, the same thing with me and my brother too. Like, he's just got so many things that he knows and talents that he knows. My other brother, you know, my younger brother too, Lewis and Anthony, they're just kind of like that. My mom's like that.
Yeah.
But I realize it does take a lot of bravery courage to like go out to look at that on Amazon or any day and say, this is what I want to get, and then say, I'm just gonna like focus on this and then bet on it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and that's why I asked, is that the type of person you are? Because that's such a bold move. And like, you know, I think as you get older, if you've done it once, if you've done it before, you have that courage to say, I can do it again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why maybe I went from barbering to videos or rap I don't know, man. A lot of it was trying to survive, though. I'm not gonna lie.
No, for sure.
It was like,
Sometimes
yo, I need to find a real thing to. But I do love barbering. I do love videos.
Yeah, for sure. Sometimes I feel like people just need to make leaps. You know, I feel like that's the thing. A lot of people are afraid to make jumps towards things. Like my whole life, like I've had to like keep like picking up and moving, you know, almost like every 3-4 years of my life. So like I'm not afraid of a new scenery. Like I can be perfectly fine like getting up today and moving to LA, and I'll just get situated there and like, you know,
so you're definitely embedded in you. Now, your parents were in the military?
No, I don't know what was going on.
Okay, but you're in the military. You were in the military, so you're kind of used to the moving.
Actually, like, I moved more in my regular life than in the military.
Yeah?
Yeah, like...
Oh, wow. So
because they just, like, threw me in a hospital, and I was working in a hospital.
I feel like you what?
They just threw me in a hospital while I was there. I was working in a pharmacy in the military as well. So they just threw me in a hospital in Virginia, and I was just working there the whole time.
So, like, I was thinking to myself, you are someone, like, that can pick up and go, can, you know, et cetera. What else? Do you see anything for yourself besides doing photography? I know you spoke videos, too, but is there any other passions you actually look that you never thought, maybe, oh, shoot this?
I want to be a pilot.
So I just thought you were going to say the craziest thing. Archery.
Yeah, completely random, but I want to be a pilot.
Nah, that's incredible.
And just like, I don't want to be a pilot for an airline.
That's
and
incredible.
Like, I don't need a job from Delta.
Yeah.
Like, I really just want it as just like
private.
Imagine like picking up a shorty or whatever
that'd
and
be
telling
wild,
like, yo,
son.
like I'll fly you out here and
you
like
fly, I'll pick you up in the I'll pick
that'd
you
be
up.
A crazy
I need
flex.
you to meet me at the airport. She's like, where am I going? And she's like, why am I in the backside of the airport?
You coming to my plane? Let's go.
She's like, why is this guy in the orange shoe walking me all the way to the back of the airport? This is you, and you're just sitting there on your phone with the Instagram. Like, nah, that's crazy. But have you ever actually with the military? Did you try to look into the Air Force?
Nah, like it was never like. This is something I just started thinking about like a couple months ago.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Like it was just like.
Have you actually looked into it, like licensing and?
I've done like some like research and all that. It's just like, I feel I need to figure out like what.
Pick up a shorty. That's the first thing he went to.
Yo, I can get you there faster.
I love that. That's hilarious.
But nah, it was just something like.
Oh man.
I heard like some pilots just like talking like I've been watching like YouTube videos and like this and that or whatever, and like I heard some pilots talking and they just seem like so passionate about it, like they seem like so free.
It's incredible.
Yeah, it's just like
that's true. The freedom that
it's
comes
so
with
easy to like get a car and like travel by car. It's so easy to like either rent a boat or like something like that.
Well, it's
but
almost
like
an obligation.
saying like I know how to fly a plane,
that's cool.
like I would feel proud about that.
That's awesome. You have to start off with simulations and stuff.
Yeah,
et
for
cetera.
sure.
Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, it's possible. I've heard because I've had someone that I met that was a pilot, and I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, yeah, if anybody doesn't need to go into flying actual aircrafts and doing airlines and stuff, you could obviously learn to fly private and stuff. Have helicopters. Stuff like that too, you know, and eventually get your own.
Helicopter would be crazy.
All right, so we all know that Frost wants a jet. That's what's up.
Anybody that's listening that wants to give me a jet.
Facts. How's V-Day? Valentine.
It was good, man. It was a vibe. You know
What's up?
what I'm saying? I was just chilling and all that.
It was nice. Me too. Yeah, I went to Charlie's. I went to Charlie's. It was fire.
So you dropped the bag.
Yeah, it was dope. Yeah, we had a Wagyu. It was, man, lobster, mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was amazing. I still have some at home.
Yeah.
I can't wait, man. The burnt on the outside, the pink on the inside.
Nice.
Like dream, like little bubble come up right now.
Yeah.
But yo, tell me about like this New Year so far. Do you feel like you're cluttered, or do you feel like something is going smooth?
It's a little bit of both.
Right?
Yeah, it's like
Right?
my everyday work
It's
feels
usually crazy around this
smooth.
time.
Like my everyday work feels smooth. Like I have no problem. Like I feel like I'm almost on autopilot. No pun intended with that.
Yeah, facts.
But
That's good. That's a great feeling to be. It's hard to get there.
Yeah.
To feel like, income and clients and etc.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to ask you that for the viewers. How do you build clientele? What's a way or strategy you've been using, or something that comes to mind or that you could share?
Honestly, just be dope.
You know the alien meme where he's like dead in the couch? Or you're like,
No, like honestly,
he said just be dope.
yeah, just make dope shit, bro.
DOPE, work on your craft, dog.
Yeah.
Just be dope. Now, give me a
Because,
marketing
like,
strategy. Give me a
Because
marketing
honestly, like
Alright,
if
go
you
ahead, go
look
ahead.
at my page or anything, like you don't
Fire.
really see like a whole lot of marketing and nothing like that. Like in my mind, it's like I'll put something out, and if it's not getting the response I want, then it's like, okay, like what do I need to tweak? How do I
Perfect.
get better?
That's
You know what I'm
bars.
saying? How do I like
That's Funk Flex Explosion.
stand out?
That's hard. No, you're right. That's
Yeah.
actually a good. It's almost like psychology, like being insane. Like, bro, if you keep doing the same thing, it ain't gonna work. And that's
Yeah.
happened to me recently too.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I know like plenty of people, and it works different for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like what I'm saying
Absolutely.
is not like hate, or
But that's
anything
actually a
towards
good
anybody.
generalized. Actually, like you could generalize that advice. Actually,
Yeah, and
That
it's
does
like
work.
I know people that focus a lot more on their marketing as opposed to their actual product. Like regardless of what brand you're in or like what field or whatever, a lot of people focus a lot more on their marketing than their product.
Yeah, that's good.
And there's a lot to say about both sides, because it's like some people want to build that fan base and like that clientele first and then improve on whatever it is. But I want to show everybody like what they're going to get. Like you see my work, like you see what I'm capable of.
I feel like that's
and
the
then
only
come in.
realistic way, bro. Like, if you know what I mean, I feel
Yeah.
like, part of you, I feel what you're saying, like, you're trying to be like, it works for everybody's differently. I agree. Everyone has a different path.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I think a lot of times, man, it really is like putting the work in, making it dope, and putting it out, and like leaning on that and saying, like, is this, because I think Nike's doing it. They're probably putting out shoes and go, this colorway ain't working.
Yeah,
let's
they
switch
just
it up
throw
and do it
stuff
else.
out left and
now
right.
that they're Nike, but you know what I mean? Like, at some point, they were probably like, yeah, this ain't, so it's like, it doesn't ever stop.
Yeah.
Because maybe, like, you could evolve to something new, or your clientele's like, now they're coming for another idea.
Yeah.
Or they're coming in for something different. Like,
Yeah.
I know you mentioned that like, sometimes clients would be like, can you do this for me? And you're like, yo, actually, I haven't tried it, but I'm gonna do it now.
Yeah.
Like, that's so dope to me, though.
I
Some
like-
people back out,
Because I like that pressure. That's what got me into doing like the green screen special effect thing in the first place.
Insane,
Because like I started having people come to me with like certain ideas, and it just wasn't traditional like photography. It was just like, all right, like
was,
can
like,
you
super
make
exotic.
multiple versions of me here? Can you put me in this location and this and that?
You're like, God bless me with more clients.
Yeah.
And then these
So,
people coming crazy.
I'm like, bro, like
Yeah.
I have no idea how to do this,
Yeah.
but I'll tell them straight up, like, yo, I'm not completely sure how to do it, but I can put forth the effort and try and bring that to life for you. So like I'll take the pictures and all that. I'll do a bunch of research. Like I'll watch videos as I'm editing.
Yep.
And like everything just starts coming together, and they'll
Wow.
be super happy with the result.
Well, yeah, that's amazing. Again, another step of bravery and being courageous. And I just like to pinpoint that statement, because I feel like we could talk about marketing and stuff like I've asked you and stuff like that. But I think a big emotional part of it is having that confidence and driving and say, I'm gonna figure this out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna figure this out. And like you say, you work good under pressure.
Yeah.
And I think pressure is something you can't avoid. So
Yeah,
people
for
are like,
sure.
I'm not good under pressure, or I don't think anybody ever really comes out and says it like that. But it's something that's like, yeah, that's how you get to the next level.
Yeah.
is when, you know, they always say the cliche, the pressure on the diamond.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing, and not many people enjoy the pressure though, being under pressure. But it's cool to see you overcome that.
Yeah.
How do you like manage like not even just tell me about like your creativity, like who inspires you, like movies, like shows, like directors.
It's all kinds of things. Like I could see.
I love movies a lot. I love shows. I've been getting into a lot more. Before videos, I was too, but because my dad. But now it's like a little bit more. It's like actually a lot more. I would say more of an excuse to watch. But what about you?
For sure. I find inspiration in so many different types of things. Like I do like a lot of traveling. So sometimes like I'll travel somewhere and like I'll just be like walking somewhere to get food and I'll stop and like I'll see something. I'm like, damn, like this would be dope for
it's
a
amazing.
Shoot, like this location or whatever. A lot of times I'll refer
Simple
to
more?
art. Yeah. Sometimes I believe like you should always do something as simple as possible to make sure you're getting like a clean image, and anything additional from there should be intentional. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't.
Okay, I see what you're saying. That's a good way to.
Yeah, you don't want to just like throw stuff in just to throw stuff in. Like you don't want to like say like, oh yeah, let's throw some confetti here or like put this over there. Like everything should be intentional.
Yeah, I knew a client like that.
If I feel like
sorry, shout out to my bro Ant.
No, I feel that, but I feel like you don't just want to throw stuff in. Like you don't want to just like even when I'm doing shoots and like my model is nude or something, for example, I don't want her just like just trying to be sexy, like like point your butt or your breast or whatever at the camera. Like I want it to still feel classy. I want it to be tasteful. Like I want it to be like intentional, like the poses.
That's
like,
amazing. Yeah, you're putting your Frost creativity, your touch on there.
Yeah. So just like kind of switch it up a little bit, like you can go scroll through Instagram and see like twerking videos and this and that or whatever.
Yeah, it's crazy.
When you come to like my page, like I want it to like, I want it to feel like you're looking at some like magazine type thing.
That's
I want
awesome.
it to feel like you're looking at like
elegance.
Some art that could be up on the wall. Like I just started like printing out some of my work and putting it up.
Yeah, dang, you had a thought that came to me about that. Yeah, your intentional, your creativity, you're like, you're being masterful and like looking at everything like, specifically you're not just throwing things in there to throw things in there. How do you're cleaning things up, but like how do you know that you're throwing things in there to throw things in there? How do you know it's not clean? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like almost like a self-awareness when it comes to creativity.
Yeah.
I feel like when I'm doing videos, people are like, it's like, oh man, like I see that you tried what you were trying to get, but it's like your like you didn't care about the angle or the stabilization, It's like, how do you clean? How do you where do you learn the most? I think you were mentioning that you were really learning photography through YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube's a big one.
Same here, videos and barbering.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, YouTube's my degree, bro.
It's like you can learn whatever you want.
YouTube, son.
Like I watched like 3 videos on like removing like teeth. Like I can do that. Like if you need your wisdom teeth removed, I got you, bro. Like it's no problem. I've seen like 3 half-hour videos.
Everything. This dude's gonna be a dentist, son.
Yeah, nah. If you need like a tooth removed or
I
something,
learned how to do my own
bro.
fade on my own haircut.
I have like an hour and a half worth of like video watching experience. So I got
That's amazing. I believe you totally. But wow, this guy said. So you already know, man. If you need photography, if you need teeth removing,
I'm trying to teach myself how to do BBLs.
That's a good
if
one.
I can learn how to do BBLs,
that's a good one.
Bread.
That's a good one. The surgeon over here. Oh man, that's a good one. So YouTube, man, you can find your doctors over there.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, sponsor me.
But
give me my you guys are telling me to get 1,000. Look, time out. YouTube's telling me to get 1,000 followers, start getting some money over here.
Oh, let's get it.
Y'all start cash apping me or subscribe, son.
Facts.
Anyways, back to the show.
Facts.
So,
but you were talking about like cleaning everything up.
Right, yeah.
So
you know what I mean? Simple is more.
A lot of times like
or less is more.
I'll start like building up and like getting like crazier like with like set design or like green screen or this or that. And then like sometimes I'll just hit like a reset because like sometimes I feel like
on the editing process.
Like the editing process, the shooting process, this, that, whatever. Like I'll go from like you know, photoshopping somebody onto like a dragon with fireballs and stuff all around them,
and then just reset.
And then like it's like, yo, like I feel like I'm kind of slacking on this or that, so like I'll reset and then just do like a simple clean, you know, photo with like a white backdrop.
Sometimes it's almost like you got creative happy.
Yeah.
Not really. It could be. That doesn't need to be the scenario, but it's like it's too much.
Yeah, for sure.
And you're like, oh, there was something there. And you're like just going for it.
And then it's like, damn,
it ain't it.
Like I wish like I color graded this better. Yeah. So like I'll completely reset and go back to some like super.
Yo, you
like,
ever thought about creative happy might be a thing sometimes?
Like, that is. I feel like that really is a thing. But I've just never heard the phrase for it.
Yeah,
I like that.
Creative happy.
I like that.
Where you feel like, oh, you're Martin Scorsese, and you feel like it's like, nah, brother.
Yeah,
like,
now you're just throwing stuff out there because like, oh yeah, I could do that.
Yeah,
boom.
yeah, and it's like no one's ever done this. I love Kanye, and Kanye would tell me to. But yeah, but it's cool. You say to restart and like start over and be like, all right, let me breathe.
Yeah,
almost like anything in life, or like, you know, before a tough situation happens, start over. Okay, let me. That's such a good way to, because I feel like I'll be doing that sometimes too.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta reset your foundation sometimes. Like every time I do that, I feel like I learn something more. Like,
and then you say you'll go back a little bit more simple.
Yeah, it'll just like I said, it'll just be like a simple photo shoot or whatever on a white backdrop. I'll figure out like my lighting setup. Like, do I need 3 lights, like 3 strobes flashing off, or can I get this look achieved with 1? And like even like that reflector that's next to you, like I started playing with that a lot more because I feel like it gives me like a much cleaner look sometimes instead of just using a second strobe to use like as a fill light. Color grading. That's awesome. Like that was like another big thing. Like I've been teaching myself like so many different ways of color grading photos.
Yo, if you don't color grade, you know what?
Yeah, you
what
bugging.
Were you saying?
You bugging. If you're not color grading.
If you get lazy on me, bro.
Yeah, stop just throwing random filters on your photos. Learn how to color grade. Don't
give me a heart attack, son.
Learn how to color grade. That's going to give you so much more control. Yeah. That's going to help you stand out.
It'll save your product. Like, it'll save your quality. Like, you know, if you take something bad, color grading, and most of you guys do know that, you know. Yeah. But don't get lazy. I feel like color grading could be that last little tedious thing, but at least, you know, for videos. Not for me, though. That's a must, you know what I mean?
I feel like I put a lot more time into that now than even like a lot of the editing, like the skin retouching and all that.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome. You gave me a thought about all that. Oh, back to being like creative happy. So it's like you start over, clean slate, you come back more simple. It's almost like a process. You could come back more simple and then like just add more to your idea and be like, okay, that was better. Yeah. Because I thought I kind of started over. I went simple, kind of like my regular Frost or Richie Ray look, and then I kind of looked at it one more time and said, let's move forward. That's a real thing, man. Some real things. For me, mine would be like, I can't get on a music video until like other stuff is done. Yeah. And people are like, oh, why is it 1 week? Why is it 2 week overdue? It's like, yo, like music videos are the hardest things to do. And if people don't agree with that, I'm like, yo, how fast do you do your music video? All right, show me. I need to see your music video. Yeah. Because for me, it's like I can make a music video fast, but it's like I need to have a clean brain. It's almost like I'm bougie. Yeah, because I'm like, bro, first my business used to survive, so I need this to be the hottest thing ever. Yeah. But then two, like, music videos, it's just when it comes to rap or music, it's just like you hot, you're not. It's just so hard to be in between. For sure. You know, and then you try to make, and then obviously the last would be like elevating that person's song. Would be like my visuals could elevate the song. Like, how cool is that? Yeah. You know, like I'm like, damn, I did a music video for them, and it elevated their song. Like what? Like, yo, put me in the credits. You know what I mean?
So what's a music video that you did that you just feel like it was like, this was my best work? Like, solid, I'm happy with how this came out. Everything was smooth.
It's smooth when the sound of the song matches the location.
Yeah.
And even the person.
Yeah.
I mean, the person has to be on point, and I know y'all gonna hate me. But one of my favorite music videos is Tie That Barnes that my brother Anthony shot. You know what I'm saying? And even though he shot it, like we directed it, I edited it, but it was just it was a remix of the Drake song. You know, it was at the beach. It's like I got the perfect outfit. It was like the song sounded perfectly, but it was a short video.
Yeah.
So it was a minute and a half, but it was like I was like, see, this is what artists, and I'm not trying to be that guy, but it's just facts. It's like when I come to my artists, I'm like, see, this is what I need them to do.
Yeah.
Their music needs to match the way their freaking hair looks to their shoes. Like, don't come with me in a rock song, but you come in, your girl does a rock song, but it's really like abruptive, but she got a dress on.
Yeah.
You know, and if it, and I could, you could manage that, but it's like, that's how, but if I got to take the attention off me, and I'm not even trying to be cheesy about that, I'm just being for real, you got to watch that video. Is because that's my point though, is that the sound matches the location.
For sure.
Everything combines, because you'll do music videos for clients and you'll do and it'll be a dope person, be somebody you look up to and somebody you think is dope, and then when you get there you're like, it's like why didn't we talk about this before I came here? Like I thought you had it down, and it's not like that with my artists or clients, but it has happened.
Yeah.
And I think that's big. Does that make sense?
That makes complete sense.
Because it's like you have a dope song, but if the location you pick is all right, it's like it doesn't really affect it much.
Yeah, almost. Because I get into a space, and I feel like we talked about this before, but I truthfully feel like I'm much better than what people see from me. Because a lot of people's
this guy's amazing.
A lot of people's budgets don't match
man.
up with what I can do.
And hold on real quick, but why I said my music video is because I could spend time on it.
Yeah.
A lot of times people are like, you got to put up the price if you want it to be like my videos are super crazy. I mean, bro, it's going to be 2 weeks. Why is it 3 weeks? Because it's going to be the hottest video you're going to get. I have to sit on this. I mean, you think these guys that make these music videos for Big Sean, they taking 2 weeks? Psych.
Yeah, no, you definitely want to take your time.
I'm sorry, but you were mentioning, back to what you were saying about the price and the budgeting.
Yeah, so it's like, I can sit here and say, like, okay, I see the vision that you want to do. I see what you want to accomplish, like what you're going for with this idea that you're presenting to me. I feel like if we went to this place, this would be the perfect location. And then, like, if you have this outfit, this would be amazing.
If you're that creative, you could take reins of you could step into as being a videographer, but hold yourself as accountable as a director.
Yeah. And it's like so many things that can be like added. Like I can like,
but now you're being 3 in 1.
Yeah. Like I can grab that idea and build something off of it. But if I'm telling you, yo, let's go, shoot this in Miami, or I know like a place in Atlanta or whatever that we can do this. If you don't have the budget to travel to this place, now we have to try and settle for something that's here in Orlando. And, everything around here, everybody's shot around here all the time. You've seen everything around here. So if we can't change up the vibe, now it's already going to fall into a place that it's like going to be somewhat similar to something else that people have seen.
You said it, bro. You got to be dope.
Yeah.
Because I'm taking over every location in Orlando, and they're going to, when my YouTube channel is a history book, I want people to be like, dang, he really took every place in Orlando and made it look dope. Yeah. And it's like, you just got to be dope.
Yeah.
But you're right, but back to what you were saying about that. Sorry.
No, you're good. It's just like, if people have that budget to play with, it's so many more possibilities that open up. Like, do you want like a nice car or something for that? I know somebody that has nice cars that we can rent one from. If we get a location, we can do that. If the wardrobe, if you have budget for a wardrobe, I know a few designers that can make you something custom, or I can tell you where to go.
And that's
to
awesome
get
about
something.
you. That's a great advantage that you have as a whatever you're doing, photography, blah, 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 videos, moving that way. That's huge, because I feel like I'm stepping into that, or we've stepped into that, where we're like, yo, we know this person. Yeah. We could give you this. And sometimes, like you said you feel like you're not as good as what you I feel like I'm just better than what people see, because if people don't have that budget, that's your fault.
Yeah, it's if you,
why don't you just do it all,
if you can bring me some bread, and that's why, you bring me the budget, you bring me some bread, like I could set you up with something nice, But it's like if
Think about this idea. I thought about trying every once in a while when we have free time, going out and doing something for someone dope that we respect. We know that's hustling, that's moving. To constantly say, you know what, ain't no we got the budget, but bump it. I do have time for this.
Yeah.
Have you done that? Like, I'm just gonna go and just make this really dope. If I have time, which is hard, but because if I put this out, oh my gosh, someone else is gonna come and see and be like, yo, I'm in Miami, I'm in Atlanta, come right now. Like, I think I might have to start going there as a business. Like, now I'm getting personal with what I'm going through, but I feel like it's like, like I'm just going to find someone I believe that's moving forward and try to do something, again, like some Scorsese, and just go fire and be like, yo, how did you do that? It's because you gave me 4 weeks. You did everything I asked you to do. Yeah. You know? Because I almost thought about doing that, like asking the artist and be like, yo, let me tell you what to do real quick. Yeah. Everything from A through Z, you don't have to pay a dime.
For sure.
And then you'll see at the end what it is, and it's like, okay, so the deal is you take reins, I don't pay nothing. Yes, and you get a full music video, or a full photo shoot, or a short film, and you're just like, because at this point it's under your range, your time. You're not stressing to finish it. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we should do something.
I'm down. I'm down. 100%. This,
to make something real dope is going to eventually take a team.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like something like real.
And I think working together, like, we can really like create like something beautiful for sure. Like, say like it is like a photo shoot or something like that. We can do something even like something like this. Yeah. Where it's like, you know, like maybe like we're vlogging and like we're getting like recap of the shoot, like setup of the shoot.
I love that.
Like, you know, because I just paid a designer for like this custom dress that I want to shoot in. Ooh. Well, not me, but
no. But like get a model. You got the plugs.
Yeah,
you got the plugs. I'm telling y'all, we putting y'all on. This is the guy right here.
Yeah, like my dude, and like I know, like I could have talked to him and tried talking to him on price and like blah blah blah, but I was like, yo, like how much would it cost for like something like this? You know, I'm big on like paying people for their work.
100%.
You know, even if you my homeboy or something like that, because if I'm not paying you, like, you might feel like less motivated. You might feel like, yo, like am I wasting my time? Is it this? Is it that? Like, you might question things. But I feel like if I compensate you properly, or even like, you know, throw you a little something extra, or throw something into the deal to make it worth your while a little bit more, you're going to go like a little bit harder to like make sure that this comes out dope. You're going to go a little bit harder to give me some
because it becomes more of like a passion ending resulting rather than how much. Now it's like, I know that you're investing emotionally, mentally, and financially. Like, it's like all combined in one. Rather than, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Giving everybody their credit, you know what I'm saying? Getting everybody what they feel like they're worth. Then, like, everything just flows perfect. Like, I don't want anybody like stressing about money. I don't want people like stressing about like this, that, whatever. I want to make sure everybody eating, everybody getting what they need.
And I think I know. Yeah, what you're saying is, and it's true. But I think what you're saying back to, like, at the end of the day, you know, if you want that sauciness at the finest, like, you want to. It's almost like they're asking to bring the other version of you that nobody has seen. Yeah, it's like, yo, you could get me a bag big enough that you're gonna bring a version out of my company that no one has seen.
I'm completely confident.
That's crazy,
about that.
right?
I'm completely confident. Because you're always
ready
if
to
the
do
bag
the next
is there,
because you want to do dope stuff. It's not like, oh, you're giving me money, that's why I'm doing dope stuff. It's like, no, like, I'm gonna go so dope. I just need you to come halfway. Yeah, I just need you to meet me halfway because it's gonna be a movie or whatever it is. It's gonna be something dope.
No, for sure.
It's fact, and your work shows for it, man. You're amazing at what you do, Frost. I appreciate you, man, here on the show.
Hey, I appreciate
we could be
y'all.
Here all day, man. I want to get some more shots of this place real quick before we get out of here. Right. You know, part 2, whatever vlog in the future. Yeah. We're open to that.
Absolutely.
I tell everybody on my channel, getting with your people and just being close to them. Absolutely. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Yo, don't get twisted. It's very hard in this time. Everyone's busy. Everyone's moving fast. Yeah. Everyone feels like you're always trying to take something. I feel like even coming here, you know, I feel like I respect you. I wanted to set up real quick, kind of make it in and out, because at the end of the day, you got someone coming or whatever the case is, your time's always valuable, because I know my time is. Right. And at the end of the day, we're trying to connect. You know what I'm saying? We're trying, you know? And I think it's hard, but I told my guests this year about rest. And that was my message to them, is rest. So everyone that listening, yo, we want to thank you, Frost, for being here. But if you could, man, leave my audience maybe some. I told them a little about rest and the importance of rest, you know, in my last show. And that's been helping me, you know, chilling on Valentine's Day, being with my lady, spending time with my bro, you know, on our downtime playing video games, just, you know, just trying not to take life so serious.
Yeah.
If you could just spread some love of what you've been learning, and we'll
sure.
wrap this up.
Pace yourself. Pace yourself for sure. That was a big thing that I had to deal with because I got so excited. Like, everybody was loving my work. Everybody was, like, showing me love.
So good.
This,
I see what
whatever.
you're saying. Uh-huh.
And it's like, I got so excited that, like, I started just taking everything. Like, people were coming to me saying, like, yo, let's collab on this. Like, people were booking me for shoots, this, that, whatever. So I was just taking everything
Was it
that
like
came
creative
my
happy
way.
or like client happy?
Definitely creative happy. It was definitely creative happy.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't even about the money necessarily. It was about, like, the fact that, you know, somebody's coming to me for their birthday shoot. Somebody's, like, coming to me for their album
You want to serve.
cover.
You want to serve. You want to show love.
Yeah, like, I felt honored, you know, that you were even, like,
That's
you know,
good.
thinking about me
Wow,
to do
I
this. So
see what
now
you're
it's like,
saying.
I love the fact that you were thinking about me, so let's do it, you know, so that I'll take it. But now, like, I understand, like, I've gotten to a place that I've gotten so many clients coming in that I have to, like, charge, you know, like, I can't just, like, do,
It is
like,
what it is.
you know, like, a bunch of, like,
You know,
super
bro, you got
top
big
quality
heart.
stuff for free.
You got a big heart.
Yeah. If I
And
didn't
it's
have
like, yeah, I don't
bills,
want to charge y'all, but I got
bro,
to.
if I didn't have bills, I'd be more than happy doing this for free every day.
I feel you, man.
For sure.
I feel you.
But, you
Pace
know,
yourself, you were saying. Pace
yeah,
yourself.
you gotta pace yourself. Make sure you're just not doing too much because you can get burnt out.
You can.
I got burnt out like twice that I could
Mm-hmm.
really think of.
I got sick before from that, so.
Yeah, and it was like, yo, I felt like the quality of my stuff was dropping. Like, I felt like I was just getting stuff done just to get stuff done. And you don't want to do that. Like, you don't want to have too much on your plate that you're
preaching.
just trying to get
You
stuff,
preaching.
you know, out the door.
That's real, bro. You speaking to me.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
So, like, I feel like if I could leave people with anything, I would say that's it.
That's hard, man.
Just pace yourself.
Look, man, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what time it is. Grow, build, enjoy. Enjoy the people around you. Work, but enjoy the small things in life.
Life is
My
beautiful.
man Frost, great friendship.
Absolutely.
Great. Your creativity is elite. That's not to hype. That's not a joke. I'm motivated. My big bro Ant, everybody at Rich Show, we love Frost, what you're doing. Hope to
Thank
see
you.
maybe more stuff in the future. But other than that, all my watchers, everybody, thank you. Subscribe, like, comment, follow my man Frost. Hit up the studio. Tell a friend about the episode. Get some wisdom. Get some knowledge right here on RPL TV. We love y'all at the camera. Peace out.